Hey everyone, Theo here. Today I'm reviewing this keyboard case that's made for the various iPad models, and this keyboard case comes with a detachable Bluetooth keyboard, and there is this case with built-in stand. So as you can see, this is quite useful. So this is a review sample sent to me from this Chinese company called Goojodoq. I have actually reviewed another keyboard case from them a few months ago, and it's this alternative to the Apple Magic Keyboard. Now the prices for these keyboard cases are around 25 to 30% of the original Apple Magic Keyboard cases. At the time of making this video, the iPad models that are supported by this keyboard case are the iPad Pro 11-inch and the iPad Air with the flat sides that support Apple Pencil 2. And the price is from 91 Singapore dollars onwards, which to me is quite reasonable. Let me give you the bottom line up front. Is this worth the money? I would say yes, for the utility that it provides. This is actually a good design. It even supports Apple Pencil charging. The case is well made. It seems durable enough. The typing experience is good enough, but it could be better. The downsides, this is going to add substantial weight to your tablet. This is going to make your tablet about 2 times thicker. If you're using a tablet that is 11 inches or smaller, this is still going to be quite portable. Another downside, this spacebar doesn't quite register when you hit it on the left and right side with your thumb. So when typing, I have to use my index finger to hit it somewhere nearer the middle. Alright, on to the full review. Let me show you the things included with the purchase. So you get the case and the detachable keyboard, this USB-C to USB-A charging cable. This keyboard case looks like a white label product to me, which is to say that it is possible for other companies to sell this under a different brand. I don't have any issues with white label products as long as they work well. So this case is considered a hard case because the back is hard, the sides are softer, and this case provides protection on all 4 sides. There are cutouts for the speaker, the mics, the power button, the camera, and the USB-C charging port at the bottom. Alright, let's put the iPad in, and this is the iPad Pro 11-inch. So this is very easy to install, and there is even a holder for the Apple Pencil. So you can put the Apple Pencil in, and it supports Apple Pencil charging, and there is this cutout here for you to remove the Apple Pencil easily. I'm not sure if the hole here is for the Apple Pencil, but it looks like it is. The edge of the case goes above and on top of the glass. So this is on top of the glass and it goes in slightly. I'm not sure if this will affect any screen protector you have on your tablet because I'm not using any screen protector on mine. The back uses some sort of synthetic or PU leather, and this can attract fingerprints, but it's very easy to wipe them off. The stand folds from the top, and there is this flap here that you can pull out easily to fold the stand down. And there is this fold here which allows you to deploy the tablet vertically. This is the highest angle. The hinge is quite strong, so if you want to, you can deploy the tablet at a much lower angle. It's only the back that's using PU leather, the sides use silicone. The volume control buttons work well. And now let's look at the keyboard, which is a wireless Bluetooth keyboard with built-in battery. So you can attach the keyboard to the back of the case like this, or you can detach the keyboard and use it like this, which can be quite convenient. This iPad case has the auto sleep and wake feature. If you have a universal tablet stand like the one that I have here, you can put your tablet on it, and you can fold this flap here into a little triangle at the back and prop up the keyboard slightly and use this like a desktop. The build quality for this keyboard seems good enough, and this is the same PU leather that you saw earlier. The layout for the keys look good, and this keyboard actually has less width compared to a standard size keyboard, so some of the keys are narrower. Some of the keys are actually quite narrow, such as the right square bracket, the slash, the comma, return, shift. The keys feel slightly plasticky, but thankfully not hollow. The typing experience is still good with enough travel and feedback. And you can see the keys are backlit. To switch between the different lighting patterns, you hold down the function key together with this key. And to change the brightness, you hold down function together with this key. The backlight for the keys will turn itself off after a few seconds of inactivity, and this keyboard will turn itself off after 10 minutes of inactivity. Charging is through the USB-C port on the right side, and that's the power switch. The battery life is rated for 150 hours of continuous use without the backlight. This keyboard comes with a row of shortcuts, and they are escape, brightness control, app switcher, search, the mic, playback control, volume controls, lock, and this key here is for Bluetooth pairing. To reset this keyboard, you hold down these 3 keys for 3 seconds. For some reason, this caps lock key is for language switch, and there is another language switch here in addition to the emoji search. My experience with this keyboard is mostly positive. It's just that I need to take some time to get used to the narrow keys by the right side. Now, one downside to this keyboard is when I type and I use my thumbs to hit the spacebar on the left and right side, most of the time the spacebar will not register, so I will have to use my index finger instead to hit the spacebar closer to the center to get it to register. The touchpad is kind of small, but it works fine. You may have to go into the settings to adjust the tracking speed though, because by default the tracking speed or the movement is quite restricted. And this touchpad supports iPad finger gestures, and if those gestures do not work, again you have to go into the settings to enable them. On my iPad, I like to use this assistive touch button that I have assigned with some shortcuts. I find that when I have that button around, sometimes the double finger swipe to scroll doesn't work. Okay, now it works properly, but sometimes it doesn't work with the first or even second try. If you have the same issue, you may want to turn assistive touch off. If you are using an iPad with Stage Manager external display support, you can actually connect an external display to the iPad, and with keyboard and touchpad, this will give you the extended desktop mode. So this is quite useful for me. So earlier I showed you this other keyboard that the company is also selling, and the differences are this keyboard case allows you to detach the iPad very quickly, and this lifts the iPad off from the table, and this is more comfortable to use on the lap because there is no kickstand behind. The advantage of this keyboard case is it provides full protection for the tablet and the Apple Pencil, whereas for this keyboard case it exposes the sides of the tablet. And this keyboard can be detached to be used like a typical wireless Bluetooth keyboard, and you can fold the kickstand behind like this to deploy the tablet vertically. At the time of making this video, this design is not available for the iPad Pro 12.9 inch yet. At the time of making this video, this design is not available for the iPad Pro 12.9 inch yet. Alright, I've covered pretty much everything I wanted to say. If you guys have any questions, let me know in the comment section below. And if you are interested to get these keyboards, check out the purchase links that I have for you in the video description below. See you guys again. Bye!